All right, Shalawam. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Ba'ashem YAHAWASHI, Yahawah Ba'ashem YAHAWASHI, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. All right, and double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalawam to the elect out there doing this work of faith and labor for love and true sincerity. All right, and I wanted to get into a topic based upon something that Apostle Ramlab said earlier today within his live stream, and I don't remember his quote word for word, but he said something to the effect of, that the word will get us as far as our faith is, as far as our faith goes, or something to that effect. All right, and when I thought about that, that made perfect sense. The words of Yahawah Ba'ashem YAHAWASHI are our number one tools, our number one defenses, to make it through this world, to navigate through this world, and to stay on the path of righteousness, and it's that guide that the Lord left here for us, that record, right? But with all that being said, us reading the scriptures and doing these lessons, so on and so forth, that's a part of it, but the other part is faith, in which we all know that this thing is all about faith. And with the faith that we have, depending on the measure, that you have, that's how far you can go with this truth, with your talents, the abilities that the Lord gave you, and ultimately, enduring unto the end, that all coincides with all of that, and ultimately, what do we look forward to? We look forward to be changed in the twinkling of an eye, when the Lord makes his second return, okay, we hope to be up in his chariots. We have to see these things, but it's made me think of a few scriptures. All right, and I'm gonna start off with the book of Matthew 21, and straight to the point. Verse 21, it says, Yahawah answered and said unto them, Verily I say unto you, if ye have faith and doubt not, ye shall not only do this which is done to the fig tree, but also if ye shall say unto this mountain, Be thou removed, and be thou cast into the sea, it shall be done. And all things whatsoever ye shall ask in prayer, believing, okay, having that faith, ye shall receive. Okay, so this was a prime example of Yahawah instilling faith, within the apostles, and letting them know that if you believe, if you have faith, this is what's going to make you able to move mountains, for you to be able to do things that you had never thought of, that you had never dreamed of. Okay, and when you compare people of the world, they can only see as far as they can actually see, because you have people out there that they main focus is the universe and karma, which we know karma, what goes around comes around. That's all a part of the scripture, but people give credit to the universe. The universe is so dope. The universe this, the universe that. When at the end of the day, the universe is controlled by the Lord. It's an entity, a spiritual entity, a higher power that controls the universe. So why give that credit unto just the universe and things just happening how it's supposed to happen, just because that's what you see, okay? But what we see, as far as our faith, is much greater than they ever can, man, okay? And this is what is going to get us to different heights that they don't believe is possible, because they go according to what man thinks and what man believes, okay? And what man has put out there as information, and they take it all to be valid, all right? So, real quick, what I wanted to go to. All right, this is the book of Ephesians. No, Slack. I wanted to go to Hebrews. All right, Hebrews 11:1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So, for us to have faith, that's us hoping for something. and the evidence, the spiritual evidence of things not seen, because we know that the Lord is coming back. We see that the prophecies is rolling. We see World War III brewing. We see the mark of the beast, the RFID chip, out there in the public, So we see these different things coming. So we have faith of things that are to come, because the Lord has laid us some evidence right before our eyes, and the things that happen of old, So why not believe in things that are hoped for, the things that the Lord tells us that he's going to bring to pass? Why not believe in it? But the world, they can't believe in it. They can't see, because they don't have the vision, okay? They only have vision for the things in which they see within their circumference, as far as, making a business happen or making certain goals happen. That's the only thing that they can see. But because they can't see, a physical God right before them, they can't believe in the things that are not seen, and the things that our power will bring unto us in the long run, okay? So it's all about that vision, because that's what's going to get us places. That vision is backed by our faith. Why do we have the vision of the kingdom? Why do we have visions of brothers having spiritual powers? Why do we have the vision to see, that we can make it through these times? Because we have faith, all right? It's because of that faith, all right? So, all right, so this is Proverbs 19:18, where there is no vision, the people perish, but he that keepeth the law, happy is he, okay? So the people in the world, they truly don't have no vision. That's why they're going to die, because they don't have the faith, okay? That's why they're going to get destroyed in nuclear destruction, man, okay? Because they don't have the vision of the kingdom. They don't believe in the afterlife, so to speak, in which we will truly live. Well, us as Israelites, we will be the definition of happily ever after, man. Happily ever after ain't with no marriage here in Babylon. You marrying some woman and calling that happily ever after. When you subject to payments, your car could get taken from you at any given time. Nah. You know what I'm saying? That's not happily ever after. Happily ever after is us being in the kingdom, man. And us now having that vision for the kingdom, which is backed by our faith, okay? This is what we're looking forward to, the word of YAHAWASHI bringing unto us. And we know for a fact, without a shadow of a doubt, okay, that the Lord is going to bring these things to pass. Because the scriptures say, let us hold the profession of our faith without wavering, okay? So we know in the spirit, without a doubt, there is no wavering within our minds that the Lord is going to bring these things to pass, okay? Because he said them, man. And the Lord never asked us to follow him blindly, okay? The Lord gave us teachers, righteous men of the Lord, to guide us in the spirit, okay? And by, the apostles and elders of Great Millstone guiding us in the spirit, we see these things loud and clear more than ever, man, Okay, and now, what are we seeing now? Everything with World War III being brewed up, okay? Which is all prophesied within the scriptures, okay? No other book shall want her mate. So we see these things. We have the vision for them, man. Once again, going back to the Apostle Ramlab saying, the word will bring us as far as our faith goes, and this is what the Lord is bringing, because in our faith, and we praying and we hoping for World War III to come. We praying and we hoping for the mark of the beast, the RFID chip, to be enforced. We praying and hoping for this world to be destroyed. So we're going to see these things, man. And we're going to see, okay, the death and the destruction all around us, which is ultimately is bringing on the kingdom, man. The more death and destruction that happens here within this place called Babylon, man. All right. But the destruction, is not for us, okay? And we know that, according to our faith, that we're going to trust in the Lord when those times comes. But the rest of the people are going to be utterly afraid, man, right? So this is Proverbs 3:25. It says, be not afraid of sudden fear, neither of the desolation of the wicked when it cometh. So what? We see the death from here in World War III, all of the stuff that's been going on lately with the attack, the so-called opposed attack on Syria and all this stuff like that. We know that the desolation of the wicked is coming. So we're not afraid. And this everything that's happening is going to be sudden fear unto the masses of the people who are not embracing for YAHAWASHI's second return. Okay? So this time is not coming to take us as a thief in the night, as it is the masses of the people. So we have no reason to fear when this desolation cometh, man, because it's not for us. All right? And we can see all of these things clearly. And, you know, going back to like how I was saying, right? With, you know, the masses of the people, they can't see these things because they truly don't believe in a higher power. They believe in a universe, so on and so forth. Okay? So this is Wisdom of Solomon 13. And this is the nature of the masses of the people, especially our people as Israelites, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. All right? So this Wisdom of Solomon 13:1, it says, surely vain are all men by nature who are ignorant of God or ignorant of Yahweh. And this is people that talk about all this nature and the universe and this is that and the third and don't want to give the credit unto the Lord, right? And cannot out of the good things that are seen know him that is. So they can't look upon the things of the earth, you know, how the trees grow, how they sway back and forth, how the wind blows, you know. They can't look at the nature of the animals and different things like that and take it to mind that there is a higher power, that this is just how it's supposed to be. The universe brought this to be, you know, which is complete foolishness, man. All right. So they give more credit to the creations of the creator than the creator himself, which is foolishness, man, because they don't have the vision. They don't have the faith. All right. They don't have the word. Okay. So reading on, it says, neither by considering the works did they acknowledge the workmaster, but deemed either fire or wind or the swift air or the circle of the stars or the violent water or the lights of heaven to be the gods which govern the world. And this is exactly what people do. They give credit to the universe. As I said, the universe is all these different elements. Okay. With hues beauty, if they being delighted took them to be gods, let them know how much better the Lord of them is, for the first author of beauty have created them. Okay? So it's the Lord that created these different things, and people can only see these things and deem these things that the Lord created to be the supreme beings, to be their guides. People all into the zodiac and stuff like that. We know that deals with, you know, the tree of life of good and evil and all of that. But that's all a lot of people can see, and they base their whole lives upon that, man. When the Lord created these things, man, you know, and a lot of people dealing into that now. That's dealing on the left hand side, you know, which of course it has some truth to it, but it's more so dealing on the left hand side because the Lord left these laws, statutes, and commandments for us as guides to follow, because we are his chosen people to be righteous, you know. So at the end of the day, you know, this thing is truly all about faith. And as long as we continue to stay steadfast in his word and believe in the Lord and have that faith as a mustard seed, or have that faith that can move mountains, there's endless possibilities of what the Lord is going to do for us and the things that the Lord is going to bring into our lives, man. And we have to believe that. We have to have the vision for that. Take the time out every single day to just envision the kingdom. That builds more faith. That builds more spiritual character, man. And we looking for those things to be built up in us so that we can be more spiritually prepared for the battle of that great day, man. You know? So, you know, with that, you know, I just hope this segment was edifying. And I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Ba'ashem Yahawashi, Ba'ashem Rakah Kwadash, Barakathum, to Lek out there, doing this work of faith and labor of love and true sincerity. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalawam.